Hello, everybody. I thought I would try something a little bit different with my content, and I decided to do a Reddit NoSleep video. Something new, something interesting. I thought I might spice up the content a little bit. But yeah, my content will not be changing forever. Just this one little video. Just thought I'd see how I might do, see if I could have some fun with it. But with that out of the way, guys, enjoy the stories. I don't know who I am, where I am, and where I'm going. But all I know is that I have to keep going forward. I've been running on this dark and snowy road for who knows how long. I feel cold, hungry, and afraid. The feeling of fear overwhelms my body. It feels as if the darkness is embracing me. The only light source available is the bright moon shining in the night sky, but everything except the road was filled with nothing but darkness. I feel alone, walking through the darkness. After what seemed like hours, I noticed something in my pocket. I slowed down to a walk and reached my hand out to pull a knife. I started having mixed thoughts and questioned how I have this and why I didn't realize it earlier. For some reason, I feel safer with the knife on me, so I put it back and continue my walk into the unknown. I think about what my past would have been like. All I can remember is I've been running for a very long time. I can't seem to recall anything before it, not even my name. Was I a person who was loved, or was I alone? Were there people special to me? Was I special to anyone? I just can't seem to recall anything. Suddenly, a voice whispered, "Hello?" Confused and shocked, I take out my knife instantly. It spoke again, but it sounded like multiple voices were speaking at the same time. I point my knife at random directions and look around as the feeling of fear keeps growing inside me. The voice speaks again, but this time it sounded like it was behind me. I turn around to look and see a woman with strange creatures behind her. Fear takes over my body and I freeze. I want to run, but my body wouldn't. Another voice spoke. "If you want to live, then kill." I feel as if something inside me had changed. My hunger grew stronger and the irresistible urge to kill was taking over my body. The more I try to ignore the urges, the stronger they get. I don't want to kill anyone, but I can't control the unbearable desire to kill. I know I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't accept it, but I can't stop the voices in my head. I can't control it anymore. I accept the voices and fulfill my desires. As the overwhelming urges take over my body, I form a wide grin and start walking slowly towards her. Her face turns pale and she slowly runs away from me. I dash towards her as fast as I can and stab them through the back, causing the both of us to fall. She didn't die immediately. She tries to escape. She starts crawling away, but I stand up and step on her leg to stop her. Trying to escape from me at this point is useless. You're going to die anyway. I say she pleads for mercy. I slashed her neck and watched her gurgle to death. Her blood splattered everywhere. I'm covered in it. My face, hands, clothes, everything. I stare at her dead and bloodied body. My hunger grows more and more. I lick my lips and I began consuming her. I start with the skin as the appetizer, blood as my beverage. I devour her upon her flesh as the main course and finish with the organs as the dessert. I finish my bloody feast, stand up and look into the night sky. I began to realize what I'd just done. I just killed and consumed a woman, a human being just like me. I kneel in shock and regret. I know the voices in my head are at fault, but I just can't stop feeling guilty. I cry as I just committed an act of horrifying evil. I calm down eventually after a few minutes of just crying. I stand up and look at the area surrounding me. The only thing visible was the road covered in snow, the moon shining bright. But yet everything else except the road was pitch black. I stare at the surrounding darkness. It was inviting, but chilling at the same time. The more I stare, the more I feel watched. The road was quiet, and the darkness surrounding it was rather eerie. It was so quiet to the point where I could hear my own breath. It sounded odd, as if there was someone else breathing with me. The feeling of being watched grew even more as I turned to look. I was horrified to see the same woman being ripped to pieces by the creatures from before. I watched in horror as the woman I just consumed was being devoured by the creatures. They were tall and skinny with pitch black skin, their backs hunched, and had long red tongues, but the thing that sent shivers down my spine were the teeth and their glowing red eyes. I saw death and hunger in them. I noticed there were 4 of them. My body freezes in terror as I watch the creatures rip their intestines out. They lick the blood off their body with their long tongues. Fear's taken over my body at this point. I know that I have to run or else I'll die, but I can't. The creatures stop and they all turn their heads to me in a synchronized way as if their minds were all connected. They start licking their lips and chase me. I turn around and run as fast as I can. I run and run and run. The only thing on my mind is to run. If I don't run, I will die. I don't know who or where I am, but all I know is that I have to keep running or I will die. The snow was slowing me down, but it doesn't matter to me. I want to live. If I want to keep living, I must run. I keep thinking about how the woman must have felt. Was this how she felt? I run and keep running. Eventually, I stop to look behind me and see that the creatures are gone. My heart is racing and my breathing is so fast to the point where I can barely stand. I lie down in the middle of the cold, snowy road. I wake up in the middle of a road. Everything around it was engulfed by darkness, everything but the road, which was lit up by the bright moon. The road was cold and snowy. It didn't look like it had an end or a start. It was just a road. I don't know who I am, where I am, and where I'm going. All I know is that I need to go somewhere. I look to my left and to my right. I don't know which path will lead me to an end or which path will lead me to the start. So I choose the path to my right and I keep walking. After hours of walking, I notice something in my pocket. I slow down to stop and pull out a knife from my pocket. I start having mixed thoughts. Why do I have this, and how did I not realize it earlier? I felt safer with the knife on me, though, so I put it back and continue my walk into the unknown. Think about what my past would have been like, but all I can remember is that I've been running for who knows how long. I can't seem to recall anything before it, not even my name. Was I a person who was loved, or was I alone? Were there people special to me? Was I special to anyone? I just can't seem to recall anything. Suddenly a voice whispered, "Hello?" Confused and shocked, I take out my knife. It spoke again, but it sounded like multiple voices were speaking at the same time. I point my knife at random directions and look around as the feeling of fear kept growing inside me. The voice spoke again, but this time it sounded like it was behind me. I turn around to look and see a woman with strange creatures behind her. Fear takes over my body and I freeze. I want to run, but my body wouldn't. Another voice spoke. "If you want to live, then kill." I feel as if something inside me had changed. My hunger grew stronger and the irresistible urge to kill was taking over my body. The more I try to ignore the urges, the stronger they get. I don't want to kill anyone, but I can't control the unbearable desire to kill. I know I shouldn't accept it, but I can't stop the voices in my head. I can't control it anymore. I accept the voices and fulfill my desires. As the overwhelming urges take over my body, I form a wide grin, and I walk. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that short little story. Make sure to go check out the original creator of that story. I linked him at the start. Go show them some love, because I actually really liked this story. I found it very interesting. But if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see some more of it in the future, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever. I don't mind. It is your life. I can't tell you what to do. But what I will ask you to do, at least, is have a good day. Bye-bye, guys.